Hello everyone. So this video is going to be about my planner stack or my life book stack for May. I am aware that we are a couple days into May. Life happened, so I never got to filming this video, but anyways, here we are. Let's jump right into it. So not much has changed. Let me get to my Hobonichi first, the Hobonichi weeks. So these two are my Hobonichi weeks megas. Nothing much has changed. I'm still using this one as my wellness journal and this one as my everyday carry main planner. I will definitely leave a link down below. I have a few videos about how I use these two planners, or you can just watch my April planner recap, how I use these two planners. So yeah, so I will be explaining a little bit more in detail how I will be switching things up as far as layout goes, and how I will be using the monthly view and weekly view. But as far as switching up planner wise, no, I will not be switching them up. I will be switching up how I will be using them, but I will talk about that more in the voiceover when I'm setting the planners up in May. So anyways, wellness journal, everyday carry main planner, not changed. So that's these two. My Hobonichi cousin, this is still my memory keeper. This is also not changing. For the month of May, I will start doing some journal with me on my YouTube channel. So yeah, once I get those videos out, y'all let me know how you like that, and I may or may not be doing more of those. So this is my memory keeper, and I will be setting this up in a bit also. And this A5 notebook, you all must be wondering, have I jumped onto the full-blown bullet journal wagon? I'm a bullet journalist at heart. I'm not into the whole creative aspect of it. Not that I'm not creative, but I don't have the time to do all the beautiful drawings and all that, and also I'm not an artist in that form. But I do love myself an A5 notebook. I love the space. I love the big canvas it gives me. I just think it's so freeing, you know, to have this much space. But anyways, so this is going to be my brain dump notebook. So when I run out of space, or if I need more space, let's say I want to do a big old mind map, or I just want to brain vomit, download, brain dump, whatever people call it, yeah, this is what I'm going to reach for. And if I've decided if I'm going to do morning pages, I'm going to be doing it in here. To some people, A5 is too big to do morning pages, but for me, if I start writing, I could go on for a bit. So yeah, this is how I'm going to be using this notebook. It's not going to be really structured. It's just going to be messy and all that. And this notebook is from, it's called Yop and Tom. Anyways, it's pretty affordable. It's the quality is very similar to Archer and Olive. The paper is very thick. It's, I don't know if it's like 160 GSM, but anyways, it's really thick paper, and you know, it's set up for, it's the way it's designed is for bullet journaling. There's a pocket in the back, and yeah, it's hardcover, A5 size. There's a key in the front. You get an index, and yeah, lots of pages. How many pages are there? There are like 150-ish pages. So yeah, that's how I will be using my A5 notebook. So let's get right into the meat of the video where I set up for this month, and let's switch on over to the voiceover. So this video is in collaboration with my friend Carla. I'll link her video in the description. Her YouTube and Instagram handle is called Documenting the Journey. her videos are also planner and journal related, so definitely go over and say hi and subscribe to her channel also. For May, I'm going to be using the Sterling Ink monthly subscription to decorate my planners. As you see now, I'm using the vellum that came with the package to slip into my clear cover. This clear cover is from Lauren Phelps Design, and I'm using the vellum as deco. I really enjoy this way of decorating the exterior of the planner because it's not permanent and you can switch it out and customize it however you like. This leather cover that I'm slipping my planner into is from Galen Leather, and this is the Crazy Horse leather in brown, and it's the zip cover. Next, I'm going to be tipping in the calendar, the May calendar that came with the subscription kit. Before I started ordering the subscription kit from Catherine, I would also print out Catherine's monthly views on vellum and tip them in that way. If you sign up for Catherine's email mailing list or join her Facebook group, you can get her monthly view for free. She also has different sizes for different notebooks, so that's awesome. So next, I'm going to be decorating the sidebar of the monthly view for this Hobonichi cousin. And my monthly view has been looking pretty empty. I mean, the sidebars have been looking pretty empty for the past few months. So I decided to decorate it with, some of the stickers from the subscription kit. And as you will see here in a minute, I got one of the stickers down on the side and it was really crooked and it really bugged me. So brace yourselves for all of you who, if you know, that feeling of when a sticker goes down not the way you want it and there is just nothing you can do about it. So take this as my warning. You've been warned that it's going to be really crooked. Oh, fuck it. Oh, well. So yeah, that was a little bit dramatic, but as you can see, I was no longer in the mood to do anything to this spread anymore. So yes, moving along. Next, we will be decorating my wellness journal. This leather cover is from Bujo Planner on Instagram. She makes these beautiful leather covers and they're just so beautiful. I have 2 videos, I think, on my channel about the 2 covers that I've received from her, so definitely check it out. I'm going to be switching up the layout for my monthly view for my wellness journal this month. For the previous months, I would have habit trackers on the bottom, but for this month, I'm going to switch it up a bit and have my habit trackers on my weekly view, because I find that when it's more front and center, I guess, it's just easier for me to track and to just have it remind me to track those habits. So for May, I'm going to have the monthly view mostly as a mood tracker. So on the left hand side, I will have my moods that I usually track every month, because I really enjoy seeing the graph of it when I fill it in for the whole month. And for each day of the month, I will write down, in correlation to the mood, what made me feel that way. So let's say on the 1st I felt happy, I will write maybe a note or 2 on what made me happy that day. Or if I felt frustrated, I will write a note of what made me feel frustrated. So I got this idea from Hey Planner Girl on Instagram. Of course, if you check out her Instagram, hers is way more cohesive and aesthetic than mine. But yeah, I thought this was a pretty good idea to try out. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. So this is the final look for the monthly view, and I'm really happy with how it looks. Next, we will be setting up my weekly spread. So for the weekly spread, I'm trying something a little bit different. So initially, if you're familiar with how I've been using my wellness journal, on the left-hand side, this whole page I usually use just as a gratitude log. So, but I'm going to try out keeping a self-care tracker. So on that column that I drew out for the left-hand side, that small column, I'm going to write out every day what I did for self-care and whether or not I did anything for self-care. So here I am drawing out the trackers that I said I would keep on my weekly view. I'm just writing out some basic things that I want to track. Waking up early, brushing my hair, which I don't every day, which I know it's disgusting, but putting on lotion, journaling, moving my body, things like that. Yeah, so this next section is something I've never done before, but I'm going to try for this week, and we'll see how that goes. I'm going to try to track acts of kindness that I hope to do every day, and that may come in many different forms. Maybe reaching out to a friend, or helping out the elderly, or holding the door open for someone, just something small. Just I think it's also a nice practice to have, like to be kind to others. More often than not, I'm embarrassed to admit, but I'm very self-absorbed, and I'm always just hustling and bustling about my life, and I don't take a minute to just notice others or be present with others. And I think that's something I want to incorporate in my life. Yes, I'm aware the weekly dated stickers are really crooked, which, you know what, I think at this point of my deco, I'm very much like, screw it. I'm not even going to bother fussing about that, because there's nothing I can do. It's crooked, it's crooked. I can't take it off. So yeah. So if you're wondering, because before on the right hand side I would have my weekly reflections, so if you're wondering where I'm going to be keeping that from now on, or if I will be continuing this practice, I will be continuing to do weekly reflections, but I'm going to have it in my back pages. So in my daily pages in the back of this Hobonichi Weeks Mega, I'm going to maybe just do one page for weekly reflections, just to reflect on the week, what went well, what didn't. If you're curious about weekly reflections, There are lots of people on Instagram, or you could search on Pinterest also, that have prompts for weekly reflections, or it could just be a weekly check-in that you journal about the week, which is typically what I do. I just think about what went well that week. I'll journal a little bit about that, what didn't go so well, and how I would like to improve. So yeah, I think that's a great practice to have also, because it definitely helps me center myself and check in with myself and reassess my values and how I used my time and my priorities, all of that. So this is the final look, and I'm really happy with how this turned out, and I'm excited to see what it looks like all filled out. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today and watching this video, and definitely go check out my friend Carla and her Instagram videos. She is a dear friend to me that I met through this community, and I'm very grateful for her. So let me know in the comments down below what planners you're using for May, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!